When Volvo released the T5 variant of their 850, they had one goal in mind: to boost their profile and gain market share. But instead of a traditional marketing campaign, Volvo did something unexpected. They took the 850 racing in the British Touring Car Championship, or BTCC. The decision to use the 850 estate wasn't intentional. Volvo had commissioned Stephenson Automotive to develop a BTCC prototype, but when they went to collect a body shell, only estate variants were left. This news quickly reached the Volvo board, who saw it as a golden opportunity to break the stereotype of only selling estates to middle-aged geography teachers. As it turned out, the 850 estate's long roofline proved advantageous, with the race car producing more downforce than the sedan equivalent. While a longer wheelbase and more glass did add some weight, being below the minimum meant there was still an opportunity to move ballast around strategically. Tom Walkinshaw Racing, who at this point were more commonly known for their Group C racing efforts, were enlisted by Volvo to run the works program with a 3-year contract. Volvo joined forces with Tom Walkinshaw Racing in 1994 to build an 850 estate super touring car to compete in the British Touring Car Championship. Despite much criticism, the 850 estate performed well, with a best qualifying placing of 3rd and a best race finish of 5th. The 850 estates were driven by Rickard Rydell and Jan Lammers, and Volvo finished 8th in the manufacturer's standings of the 1994 championship. From when the 850 estate first lined up on the BTCC grid at Thruxton Circuit in April 1994, competitors saw it as more of a marketing exercise than anything else. The Volvo team was undeterred and, as a tongue-in-cheek measure, stuffed a toy border collie in the back for a parade lap. The Volvo's distinctive sound came courtesy of its TWR-developed, naturally aspirated 2-litre 5-cylinder engine, which made around 290 horsepower and put it on par power-wise with the rest of the BTCC field. Sadly, the 850 estate only saw competition for one season, where Volvo placed 6th in the Constructors' Championship. For the 1995 BTCC Championship, TOCA altered the rules to permit additional spoilers, but these could not extend past the bumpers or the roofline. Sadly, any advantage the estate had was now gone, so the T5 850 sedan took its place for the next 2 seasons. TWR built a saloon version, with the switch from estate to saloon being made mainly due to changes in BTCC regulations regarding aerodynamic aids, which effectively ended any chance of the estate being competitive. With Rickard Rydell and Tim Harvey driving, the 850 saloons qualified on pole position 12 times and won 6 races, with Volvo placing 3rd in the Manufacturers' Championship. In 1996, an improved 850 saloon competed in the championship, with Rickard Rydell and Kelvin Burt driving, achieving 5 race wins. Volvo again finished 3rd in the Manufacturers' Championship. Volvo also competed in the Super Touring category with the 850 across Europe and in Australia in this era. In Australia, Volvo Dealer Racing entered an 850 T5 for Peter Brock and Tony Scott in the 1994 James Hardy 12-hour production car race at Bathurst, finishing 25th. It entered the Australian Super Touring Championship with an estate version driven by Scott in 1995 and an 850 saloon by Brock in 1996 and Jim Richards in 1997. 2 cars were entered in the 1997 Bathurst 1000. Success can be measured in many ways, and while the Volvo 850 estate never took home any British Touring Car Championship silverware, I'd argue that all the publicity it received outweighed any trophy. After all, is there anything better than a fast estate?